Yo, we're back here on the Bravo stream. This is Rel, I'm Fwiz, and we are about to kick off.
Really? That's how it's been. It's been a while, and then you're already cracking the jokes.
Oh, lock it up. You're wearing the tie I gave you, too, for good luck, man. This is a duo right here.
Always
What's our name?
I don't know what we call it. We didn't settle.
Fwensons? Yeah.
Fwenson?
All right. We don't have a really good one like Fwuck It. All right, so we're kicking things off here, guys. It's game number 1. We've got Believe the Hype. If you're hip to the Call of Duty scene, you probably don't know him. If you're hip to Halo, you definitely know him. Ogre 2 is on this team. He is the most successful player in MLG's history with 20 championship titles at MLG events. So, and across 2 different games, he won in Shadowrun and multiple Halo titles. He's trying to grab one here at Call of Duty. And we are about to jump into the game. Game number 1 is going to be Domination on Sovereign. And they didn't change their names.
No, they didn't. They're using the old names from the last game.
So
right?
we're not going to watch. Yeah, that's the girls' team that they decided to just keep the names like typical Halo players do. And because of that, we have no idea who's doing what and how well they're doing. So they've killed. They're killing esports. Yeah. Nice. So we're jumping on board with Lucky because we do know who that is. And let's kick things off.
One thing I was going to ask you about, Fwiz, there's actually 2 Halo teams.
Yeah.
Here, obviously one doing really
One's
well
already in the championship
bracket.
Primal's already in the champ bracket. Yeah, they're crushing.
They really are. I mean, these Halo players, their shots are on. But, you know, the competitiveness between those 2 Halo teams kind of must be a bit of jokes. One in the champ bracket, one in the losers bracket. I'd be giving them a little bit of stick if I was Primal. I'm just saying.
Yeah. I mean, this team clearly not as talented as maybe the other ones, but who knows? I mean, again, they can play at a high level.
5-0.
Yeah, we're gonna just say that is.
You say Ogre 2?
That's that's not.
No?
That's actually probably Goofy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So on board with him since he is just carrying the weight for his team at 6-0, slaying right here. They do control both A and C. They're gonna lose B, but somebody from Believe the Hype is able to put that one out of commission. So great start by Believe the Hype.
The scoreboard 15-10, 3 minutes 40 of the first side of Domination. If you are new to competitive Call of Duty, Domination competitively is played by 2 sides, 5 minutes each. And right now, Believe the Hype playing very, very well indeed. Just have a look at the scoreboard. Someone actually yet to get off the mark on the opposite team there for Powerhouse. 0-4 at this point. Just needs to 0-5 now actually. Just needs to try and settle himself down. Just try and pick up a few kills and see if he can try and improve his score.
And on board with Pezzo here, we are again, this is Powerhouse versus Believe the Hype. So Pezzo's going to jump here on C, trying to take it, gets taken out quickly as we switch over to Lucky. These guys from Powerhouse struggling to get things going.
Yeah, they really are. You can see how the caps are going right now. Powerhouse with that B flag, C flag actually neutralized, and it's going to be someone on the opposite team trying to cap that. And unfortunately, Lucky is going to get taken down as we try to defend that flag. Still neutralized, actually. It looks like someone from Powerhouse are going to be able to cap that, and they're going to restore that C and B flag and see if they can try and reduce this deficit, because right now they're 16 points behind Fwiz with only 2 minutes 38 still to go.
And jumping on with Goofy here for Believe the Hype. He's going to try to make something happen for his team. 38-23. They've got a good lead here. Everything going pretty well for this squad. And Goofy, again, at 8-0 is yet to die. He's kind of just been holding down this A side. I don't know. He's really just been playing more of a passive role here, making sure that nobody comes behind enemy lines and takes A.
Really intelligent play. Still, as you say, yet to die. And playing very, very defensively, but that's an important role because we've seen on Domination on Go so far. There you go, there's his first death, actually kind of jinxed him a little bit there. But the way that players are just trying to rotate, especially on Sovereign, they'll rotate towards that A or C flag just to try and get behind enemy lines. And that's what Goofy was doing so well. Now, unfortunately, he is out of position, but he's going to have to try and help his team on this B flag. And
on board with Believe the Hype, switching back to Goofy, he's going to get taken out. So we'll get on with Zeno at Powerhouse. Powerhouse down 51-35, but they do have now A and C, which are in a good spot.
That is a very, very big deficit, though. As Powerhouse just looking towards that B flag, trying to make something happen. Has the support of a couple of teammates, but you can see there are 2 from Believe the Hype actually behind him at this point, and they're heading towards that A flag. So Powerhouse is going to need to make some moves over here at Bravo flag. 2 of his teammates are on that. They have got the secure. Meanwhile, C flag has been neutralized. A is being taken as well, and this deficit could actually get even higher right here, Fwiz.
Yeah, 55-43. As we're going to jump on. Who do you want to watch?
You know,
let's watch Sidnado, which I don't know who it is. Sidnado's actually
someone's playing well.
Yeah, somebody's playing really well. I've, again, we're gonna give. I'm gonna make sure I troll the Halo players after this one because they're playing under a bunch of Call of Duty e-girls names right now. So we're gonna jump on with Dito's girlfriend here, Pink. 10-7, really just putting the hands on them. A recent team acquisition by Believe the Hype has picked up Dito's girlfriend, and she is going positive.
Yep, and you can see they are actually in the lead as well. So she's actually winning the game for the team. 69-54, 30 seconds left of this first side of Domination Sovereign. And Pink at this point, whoever you are, 11-7, 3 caps as well. And that's a key thing when you're looking at that capture column. Powerhouse, they have more caps, but they're losing the game for us.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
it just shows securing those fights just how key it is.
It's about securing them. You know, you want to make very timely and well orchestrated captures, but part of that is holding it down. And we're going to go in with 4 seconds left here in the half. We're going to wrap up, and it looks like the final score is going to be 79-62 in favor of Believe the Hype. Those guys are giving bro fists to everybody as they went off that game. Nice play by all of them. And there you see round-ending kill cam is going to somebody.
Somebody. One of the Halo plays. That's the key thing.
It sometimes makes it hard to follow. Let's say that much.
That's a 17-point lead. Is that right? Yeah.
What? Are you having trouble doing math? Yeah. 79 minus 62 is 17.
I had to double check.
God,
all right,
man,
I'm sorry for it.
What's the school systems out there in Europe? Jeez,
hey, it's better than yours.
I know. I'm a little concerned. Simple math that you're struggling over here.
Oh dear me. 17-point lead.
You're like Arkansas school system right now. That's like it's like bottom of the map for us. Yeah, as far as education. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, Arkansas.
I'll be sure to dodge
but that's okay. Bill Clinton came from one of our presidents. One of our great presidents did come from Arkansas. So it doesn't mean that if you're from Arkansas, the school systems will necessarily fail you. Okay. You just really have to put in the extra work.
The extra time.
Yeah, the extra work. Tweet us, guys. My Twitter is @Fwiz. Yours is what? Benson_EU, right? Yeah, we got to get rid of that. Who owns Benson?
Actually, I've been looking into it. Some random guy who does IT work.
Do you think you could maybe offer him some money?
He has 1,000 followers.
Could you offer him some money?
Well, I tried to get him to DM, and he wouldn't. He just refused. He was like, no.
Really?
Yeah, he's like, I'm keeping it. I was like, oh, well, he knows the value of that account.
Oh.
I was like, damn.
Hit him with that $1,000 PayPal payment. Make money changes everything. We're going to jump on board. Look how, so I was real close into that. Yeah, we're going to jump on board. Again, guys, the first half, 79-62 in favor of Believe the Hype. It's going to be a long, long road for Powerhouse if they want to jump back into this.
That 17-point deficit, they're going to need to be very aggressive off the start, and that's something you need to watch that minimap for, really, seeing if they can try and get both their home flag and that B flag as quickly as possible, because that 17-point lead, if they don't address that within the first couple of minutes, that could really get out of hand, and it could become 30-40. That's exactly what we saw with Curse Las Vegas earlier on in the day on one of the first games in the champ bracket. They managed to just secure that lead in the first half and then just steamroll it in the second.
And switching over to Pezzo of Powerhouse here again, they've got a little bit of a climb here. 17 points is pretty manageable though.
It is.
It's not anything too crazy. You get a 2 cap for a minute. You can make up that deficit real easily.
And that's exactly what they did for us. They have that Charlie flag, they have the Bravo flag as well. It's just going to be Alpha that's wide open. But look at the strat coming in from Believe the Hype. All 4 players rotating towards that C flag. You can see it on that mini map there. They're going to be able to cap that. And that was just a nice little rotation. But the cost of that is they've lost that Alpha flag.
And I actually forgot, Casper just tweeted me, there's 3 Halo teams because you've got...
3?
Yeah, Turning Point has Ninja on it from Halo Competitive too. He was a Halo Competitive player. So there's basically 3 teams of Halo players that are coming out here, which is awesome to see. We've got Counter-Strike Pro players here as well.
Wow.
Yeah, so...
Everybody's converting.
Everybody's coming together here on Call of Duty as... We've got Believe the Hype not as great of a start as they did the first time, and actually we were talking about the 17-point deficit. It's now only 7 points difference in favor of Believe the Hype, as Powerhouse has had a beautiful start here to this game. Let's jump on board with Pezzo of Powerhouse and see what he's able to do. They've got control of both A and B, but they're losing both of them right now. He's going to come in, takes out Goofy, holds down the A, but they are going to lose B in this fight if they can't stop it. It wasn't completely captured by Believe the Hype, but they did lose the overall domination.
Yeah, that neutralization of the flag is so important now.
Yeah, it's a great addition.
Cool. It really is. It adds a different aspect to the game as well. If you have 2 flags, neutralize the opposition flag, they're not getting any points at all.
Yeah.
So it
kind of just the bleeding a little bit too. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yep. No, I like it. I think it was a good addition to the game here. We talk about a lot of other additions, so we might as well call out some favorable ones. As we're on board with Zeno, he's trying to make it happen. They are losing B. Comes down like Batman, and is going to take that back over. So Powerhouse controls B yet again as we jump on board Lucky. He's starting to backtrack towards the C spawn here. Picks up a kill. Not able to connect on a second one. Switching over to Sidnado. That's not Sidnado. Going to hang out up here. Sees one. Picks up that kill. Looks around. Not able to connect with the second one. And jumping on board with Goofy from Believe the Hype. They are now down. They are down. It is now a lead in favor of Powerhouse with 2 minutes and 15 seconds left on the clock. They've got to come back into this one.
Yeah, they don't have control of B flag, and that's going to be the key thing. They only have Charlie at their disposal right now, and you're going to have to look out for these Halo guys to dive on either that B flag, maybe even a rotation to A. We saw Powerhouse actually do a 4-man rotation to C. Now, Believe the Hype, they need to think outside the box. They need to try and close this down as quickly as possible, because right now this is getting out of hand for them. However, they are on that flag. They have managed to cap it, and they're going to need to hold this for this full 1 minute 50.
And Pink going to get taken out there, as now you can look around. I'll just stay in this free roam. The Powerhouse guys are going to able to take that flag there, and I kind of like actually staying in a little bit of a free roam after it. Yeah, because once the person spawns back in, it snaps you back into first person. We'll get better with this broadcaster mode. I know it sounds like to the viewers, like, how do you have to be a complete moron to not be able to use a basic function set, but I will tell you there's now a level of skill set that the commentators need to have when controlling Powerhouse or controlling the broadcast mode. Yeah, holy sh. And on board with Zeno from Powerhouse. He's going to pick up a nice little two-piece. He's able to take out both Goofy and Ursa here. And we're actually now just going to go with the names that are on there to help out this situation. Maybe we can get these guys a switch in between games.
That would definitely help out. As right now, Powerhouse back with that 2 cap. They have B, they have A, but here come Believe the Hype on that B flag. There's going to be 2 capping it. Meanwhile, Zeno's going to shut down 1. A couple of players die as well. What can Goofy do? That's going to be the big question. Are they anywhere near that Bravo flag? Doesn't look like it. Goofy trying to overextend. May actually just go for the A cap, but the problem is with 42 seconds left, Wiz, and the deficit as big as it is, that should actually be game.
Yeah, 37 seconds, and you're looking at a 33-point deficit. Take away 17 points there, and it's not mathematically impossible. So there you have it, man. Believe the Hype looked really, really strong in that first half, and then Powerhouse came back and just obliterated them.
They did some nice rotations, made sure they held on to that 2 flag cap lead that they had. Got some neutralizations as well. That was the key. When they neutralized that B flag, that really did help them out a lot. And with 11 seconds left, just look at that scoreboard on the top right of your screen. You can see from Powerhouse, you have Pezzo 10 and 11, Lucky 14 and 10, but the cap column again. So in that first half, they had more caps, but lost the round. The second side, they had more caps, won the round.
Jeez, man. And what's the difference there?
I didn't see the scoreboard.
98 to $66.
I didn't. Well, leave me alone, please. Leave me alone. I didn't see it.
Oh, that's okay.
It's
and
if
you blink, you do miss it.
You actually do, right?
You legitimately miss it. So we're gonna
see it there.
Yeah. Well, okay, that's a whole other story for another day. But guys, we're gonna cut to a quick commercial break. Powerhouse takes game number 1. Don't go anywhere. We're gonna bring you back game number 2 again to best of 3.